clerk treasurer for this county. Very nervous. You guys, this is a big crowd. I will say the changes that are happening, we will be working very hard in the election side of my office in the next year to work on implementing automatic voter registration, which was approved by voters last election, not approved by the majority of the voters in Douglas County, but approved by the majority of the voters in Nevada. So we'll be working on implementing automatic voter registration and the provisions of AB 345, which is same-day voter registration. So we'll be working the next year to come up with processes and procedures to ensure the integrity of the election in Douglas County is maintained. So we'll be looking at that. I'm looking forward to your questions on it. AB 345 is same-day voter registration. It does allow voters to register on the same day and vote. We did work with the legislature and say that really the only way we could see this working is by allowing a provisional ballot. The provisional ballot, if they come in on the same day and they register, we'll offer them a provisional ballot, and then after the election, we'll do the checks that are normally done when you register for voting. When you register to vote, those normal checks that are done, we'll do those checks. We'll make sure that they have not voted in another county in Nevada, and then we'll count that ballot after we've done that. So that's the way we're going to implement automatic voter registration. There's a couple other provisions in AB 345 that were passed. One is that a absentee ballot can be requested on a permanent basis for any voter. In the past session, it was passed that if you were over 65 or had self-identified disability, you could ask for a permanent absentee or mail ballot. But now it doesn't, that restriction is gone and anybody can request that permanent ballot. And the other, a couple other big changes is the canvas for the election has changed from 6 working days to 10 actual days, which actually only increases it 2 days because you go 6 working days to 10 days. Now we have through the Friday after, the second Friday after the election to canvass. We can required to count absentee ballots that are postmarked on election day up to 7 days. If we receive those within the 7 days after the election, we're required to count those. So the results of the election will change throughout that next week. My intention is that every night we'll upload results based on what we received that day. So absentee ballots we've received, provisional ballots that we've been able to vet and count, we'll upload those results so you'll see, so you'll always be able to see the results where it's at that time. The one provision I will tell you that I'm very excited about in AB 345 is that the student election workers. We had a law that only one student election worker could work on our polls at one time. And if you guys came out to our, voted in the 2018 general, we had 16 students that volunteered to work our elections. They were wonderful ambassadors, they loved the experience, but we had to split their days because we can only allow one at the polling location at a time. So now we can allow more, which I'm very excited to get the high school kids more involved in the election. Pass them on.